What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Ultimate Team Adventure. Here we're going to get into some insane pulls. I just had a streak of probably about an hour where I just pulled some ridiculous cards. The first pack here, we are going to get pretty much nothing. So the first pack is a little bit lame, but it gets better, I promise you. The second pack here, we get a James Wisniewski, get a plus 2,000 all. Not too bad. I'm looking here, kind of disappointed, waiting for something to pop up, and boom! Ryan freaking Suter, 89 overall, worth about 100k, and he is going to be a sick player, but we're going to sell him. I'm not going to keep any of these guys that I pull except for one. Boom! Another sick defenseman, Shea Weber. It was honestly, I just opened up packs and I got good pulls, opened up packs and I got good pulls. It was ridiculous. I don't know how it happened. And then we get to Andrew Ladd, and then comes one of my best pulls ever, Corey Perry, 130,000 coins. Like you can see, my coin total is about the exact same, and I just could not believe that we got this freaking Corey Perry. I'm gonna have somewhat of a battle in this episode, and we get a Roman Josi just like that. Boom, 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 packs on packs on packs. But the battle I'm talking about is a battle for my first liner. Is it gonna be Corey Perry, or is it going to be Taylor Hall of the Edmonton Oilers? I had to get him for the Edmonton collection, thought I would try him out, so we're gonna play 2 games and I'm gonna give them a 1-game tryout. We got Corey Perry versus Taylor Hall. Who's gonna pull away and earn a spot on my roster? Let's find out. So let's start with Corey Perry here. I'm going to play him on a line with Darren Helm and the Wayne Train Simmons there on the right wing. You guys last episode were really preaching for me to go get Charlie Coyle, so I'm going to play him on alongside with Pavel Bure and Elias Lindholm. The Pavel Bure was given away on my channel a couple of days ago, so he's no longer on my team, but there is the defense along with Steve Mason in the cage. So let's see how Corey Perry does. We get matched up here with a guy named Dragon Slayer. This guy is a Montreal Canadiens fan at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. Let's see if Corey Perry can make an immediate impact in his first game.
Niemi has been great all night. Perry winds and scores! That's a bomb, and it is perfect. Corey Perry picks his spot, measures the goaltender, and
that is not a bad start at all, Corey Perry. What a shot. Oh my goodness. And he's going to come right back here and get one of his own. There he scores on Steve Mason there, tying the game at 1. That was Franz Nielsen. We got Bo Horvat with the dangles. Oh man, what a shot along with such a nice move. And Bo Horvat makes it a 2-1 hockey game. He is very, very underrated for how he plays. And here's just a showcase of Corey Perry's speed. It is ridiculous. Last year he was so slow, but this year he is just a machine. He is so fast, he's quick, he's got the hands, he's got pretty much the entire package. We get Nugent Hopkins there, gonna get a nice goal, making it 3-1, but just the pressure that we had on this guy was ridiculous. We were in the offensive zone for a good 3 or 4 minutes here, just working him down low, using the defense, getting shot after shot. He had Kari Lehtinen in net, and he was playing really, really well. But I think the key to this year in Hockey Ultimate Team is to use the points. Use your defensemen. So many goals go in on tips and so many goals go in on just batted in pucks. That is the way to go this year. Corey Perry again using the speed, and he's going to get his second of the night. I feel like if you get Corey Perry in the slot, you get that wrist shot, it is pretty much over. We got Elias Lindholm, my captain. He's been so good all year, trying to make it a 5-1 game, but he gets denied by Kari Lehtinen. Get the third line. We got Eberle. He's going to dish it off to Nuge. Nuge is going to get absolutely robbed by Lehtinen.
Boychuk looking for it. Tavares pulls it out. Tavares backhand towards the goal. Loose puck. Eberle scores! Tie game! Can you believe it? I can't.
Eberle gets a huge goal there, making it 5-1, and we just continue with the just pure dominance. Oliver Ekman-Larsson is going to send this guy into next month. Take a nap, sit down, go sit on the bench. That one's going to sting. Ekblad's going to get the initial slap shot off. We're going to work it down low again, find Ekblad on the point, and he's going to get a tip-in goal there from Oliver Bjorkstrand, making it a 6-1 hockey game. So you know I'm looking for the hat trick with Corey Perry. Perry. He's going to do a little dipsy doodle, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. He's so strong, so big on the puck, and there is the hat trick. It is honestly too easy with Corey Perry. Hat trick in his first game. I'm going to take a look at all three of his goals here, but he has the perfect amount of size, perfect amount of skill. Like you saw there, he just went through everyone. No one could get him off of the puck. He is a force this year, and Taylor Hall's really going to have to play well if he wants to compete with Corey Perry here with the hat trick in his debut. Steve Mason making a couple of stops, but Johnny Gaudreau makes it a 7-2 hockey game, and that is going to be how this one ends. Corey Perry, 3 goals. The thing I really liked about Perry was 4 hits. He also had 7 shots on goal. This guy is just a machine, and like I said earlier, Taylor Hall is going to have a hell of a game to compete with Corey Perry because he played phenomenal. Before we get into the Taylor Hall game, we're going to open up a silver reward pack. I was opening up some packs and ended up pulling a Polish logo, which in turn allowed me to complete the collection. I already had the 2 jerseys, and we get Blake Kessel, not the Kessel that we want, unfortunately, but we get Phil's little brother there, Blake. I'm going to also complete the Team Japan collection, and since we have around 700,000 coins, might as well do a couple more. I ended up doing Sweden and Switzerland, so we're going to have 3 of these packs to open. There is a chance that you can get a special card in these packs, but unfortunately not going to happen in the first pack. Get a Team Finland logo. All of the logos for the national team, they seem to go around 3 to 10k, so if you pull one of them in a silver pack, you're pretty much going to make your money back. We get a Marlies player there, a couple nice logos, but still looking for a team of the week. I mean, a team of the week in one of these packs would just be awesome. But we get the newest Toronto Maple Leaf, Frankie Corrado. That hurts me as a Canucks fan, it really does. But we're also going to get a new jersey while we're at it, Prince Albert Raiders. I used them last year, and they look really, really nice. So Taylor Hall, let's see if you can compete with Corey Perry. We're going to go ahead and put a change team on him. We're going to give him no boost, just like Corey Perry had, and then we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping here. Going to put Nail Yakupov a contract on him. Going to put a couple contracts on other people, and perfect. We have an Oilers fan here. Let's go. Right off the bat, what are you doing? That is the most brutal interference penalty I have ever seen. Just destroys Pavel Bure, and we have a 5-on-3 here. Unfortunately, we're not going to capitalize on the power play. We're going to get kind of a weird goal here from Nail Yakupov. Going to get at it a couple times and finally get some wood on it. Nail Yakupov has seriously been one of the best players I've used all year. That whole Edmonton line, if you're looking for a really good third line, he is honestly your guy. Look how happy Bo Horvat was, just jumping, bear hugging him there. We got a 1-0 lead here going into the second period. Taylor Hall was pretty quiet in the first period, but he gets the poke check here, and Wayne Train is off to the races, trying to beat the goalie. Unfortunately, he gets the pad on it, but the late man in, Darren Helm, is going to get all the glory for that goal. Hall and Wayne Train did all the work, and all Darren Helm had to do is have his stick on the ice, and it's pretty much going to happen all over again. We get Hall to Wayne Train, and then once again, Darren Helm going to get the easy tap in there. Darren Helm has 2 goals in this game. He is such a good player in Hut. I really, really recommend him. He's probably going to be on my team for the entire year. He's going to get a 1 shot there, but Steve Mason covers the rebound. He says, not today. Do not even try that. Steve Mason can't stop them all. We got Ryan Ellis coming in, short side, going to just get a squeaker through Steve Mason there, and it is a 3-2 hockey game, but we storm right back again with the third line. They've been so good all year, the Edmonton boys. Yak so strong on the puck, just finds Eberle, and all Eberle had to do was pretty much tap that one in. We got a 4-2 game. Darren Helm looking for the hat trick, and it's not really going to come any easier than that. This guy was clearly just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not going to play anymore. This guy's all over me. Hall actually gets the goal. I didn't really see a whole lot from Taylor Hall. I know we're really supposed to be focusing on Taylor Hall, but he really didn't do a whole lot. Dustin Byfuglien there absolutely destroys that guy, and this was a game where we just decided to pad the stats. This guy obviously was not even trying anymore, ends up scoring on his own net, and he was pretty happy about that, even though he didn't do a damn thing. But regardless, we are going to come through here. It's going to be 8-2. We're going to make it 9-2. But back to Taylor Hall here. He didn't have a fantastic game, but didn't have a bad game either. I feel like this game wasn't really ideal to judge a player on because it was such a shit show. The guy obviously was pulling his goalie and scoring on his own net and stuff like that, but I feel like Taylor Hall really didn't have the breakout game that Corey Perry did, and I feel like Corey Perry is a much more dynamic player. That's just how I feel anyways. Maybe we'll use Taylor Hall in a future episode, but I feel like if you're going to get the best bang for your buck, I would definitely go with Corey Perry. Although Taylor Hall did have 3 points, I don't feel like he was really the complete player that Corey Perry is. So with that being said, I have chosen Corey Perry to be the staple on our first line. He is going to play alongside Evgeny Kuznetsov and Elias Lindholm. So the team has changed a little bit. We're going to do a brief team update and before they go in the next episode where we're going to showcase some amazing players. We got Darren Helm, Anze Kopitar, and Wayne Train Simmons. We ended up pulling Kopitar in a collection pack, and I'll get into the stats in the next episode, but holy crap is Kopitar good. We got the Edmonton line, probably won't touch that for a very, very long time. We got Horvat, Bjorkstrand, and Scott Hartnell on the fourth line. Defensively, not going to change a whole lot except for Ray Bourque. We pulled him in a collection pack, so I'm definitely going to be playing a few games with him. And we got in net Scott Darling. He will be the main staple of the next episode. 6'6", 232. He's currently 9-0 for me, and I'm terrible at this game, and he is 9-0. He is better than Ben Bishop. He is a phenomenal player. You can have a look at my record. It's actually positive for the first time in a long time. Let's end this one off with a gold premium jumbo like we do. Thank you guys for watching. This episode has been pretty crazy. All those crazy pulls plus a little player review there, and we get an Andy Green and nothing else really. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.